Hey everybody, hope you are doing well. This week was the fourth in our series called Chasing the Wind. We're walking through the Old Testament book of Ecclesiastes. Was glad to be able to jump in this week, help Dave out a little bit. Our text was Ecclesiastes 3, starting in verse 16 through chapter 4, verse 3. So it's a pretty short little text, but a lot of good stuff there. So take some time to read it as a group. We had two big ideas. First big idea was that our world is horrifically unjust, and yet it's also the most just it's ever been. Both those things are true, believe it or not. Big idea number two was that we need an activism and an eschatology that complement one another instead of contradicting one another or canceling each other out. So question number one, stock standard one, what was most interesting or encouraging to you from the sermon this week? Question number two, what was most challenging? What raised questions for you? What did you not understand? What did you not agree with? And as always, you are free to disagree. I don't always agree with myself. Question number three, why do you think that we catastrophize our moment of history when it is, relatively speaking, a pretty awesome moment of human history? You know, it's not perfect, but it's by far one of the, if not the best eras of human history. So why do you think we catastrophize it all the time? Question number four, this is more something that I stated that I want you to discuss. All right, so I said that eschatology without activism leads to apathy and injustice. But on the flip side, activism without eschatology leads to chronic anxiety and catastrophizing. So I just want you to discuss that idea, which in many ways is the core idea of the sermon and this text in Ecclesiastes. Question number five, what's a reality, a situation in your life that you keep fighting against because you think you're supposed to, that maybe you should instead just accept instead of fighting against it? Our action step was to take a few days and pray the Serenity Prayer. If you've never heard of the Serenity Prayer, it's been around for a few decades, and it's a really wise and thoughtful prayer. It's simple. Here's how it goes. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I can't change, the courage to change the things that I can change, and the wisdom to know the difference. It's a really good prayer. Highly encourage it. Hope you have enjoyed the series, and see you all next Sunday.